because I don't know too much, I'm gonna stop running my mouth. Mr. Skip, give him a little bit of your pedigree, bro.
You know, back in I don't know, 20 years ago out here, 2007, I went by Mr. Skipper Beat. And so a lot of the songs that I produced at that time, you know, that was when like not Smitty, but Nitty on the beat, when he started with his tag. And so I had a tag that I came up with where I screwed my voice down and I was like Mr. Skipper Beat. And so that became the tag on the beat. So a record I did for an artist named Jenna back in the day who goes by Fresco Kane now. Right. That was like one of the songs that like really was popping off in St. Louis at that time. That like, you know, was really getting my name out there on production wise.
All right, so check it out. There's a lot of folks behind you trying to get into the industry. There's a lot of folks. Yeah. My platform, I find those people who made it, who want to give back, and I ask, you know, what steps you have to take to do what you have to do here. Now, some people say you don't get any love from home until you go somewhere else with this homegrown talent.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sprinkle it on them, then you come home and they celebrate you. What's your opinion on that?
I mean, you know, my thing is it's not even about people celebrating you. It's about you doing you, no matter what. If no one celebrates you, no one is there with you putting a gun in your head telling you to make that beat or write that rap or do whatever it is that is your true passion. Your passion is what drives you to do what you are meant and put here on this earth to do. And as long as you move forward with that passion, then, you know, everything else will follow. And those that ride with you will ride with you.
All right, I like that. So I'll be remiss if I didn't do the St. Louis thing because, you know, I didn't know you. So you know the first thing we supposed to ask when we know somebody from the Lou.
What high school?
What high school you go to, bro?
My freshman year I went to Hazelwood East and then I transferred to Hazelwood Central and graduated from Hazelwood Central in '94.
Oh! Right. Hey, Kev, you know, I don't know the dividing lines. We like them?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
They black and gold too.
All right, cool. Black and gold. Yeah. Shout out to you, city. You know, we a family. We a cult. You know how we do. So what you got? What you got on the cooking right now?
So last year around May when that tornado hit out here.
Right.
You know, a lot of things that go on in LA, I'm not as privy to. Of what's happening in St. Louis, but when I heard about that tornado, I just figured I wanted to do something to kind of uplift the city in a way, and so I made this particular beat. Well, what happened was I was listening to Sirius Radio. So what happened was when everything was going on in the city with that tornado, I just wanted to make this record, and I was listening to Sirius satellite, XM Sirius. And Sirius XM Radio, and I was listening to the 2010 station, and I just wanted to I was studying the music that was popping off back in the 2000s, and around that time, you know, you got the Nelly record, the Chingy record, Quan, you know, with Tipsy. So for me, I was studying these records, like, man, what made these songs so popular back then? And then when I heard when Country Grammar came on, it's like that particular part of the song, no matter where you from or where you are in the world, when that part comes on, I'm from the loop and I'm proud. You feel good about it, right? So that part came on and I was already headed to the studio and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a beat around that hook and turn that into a song and make something that can be for the city. Even though I'm not there, I know those places and I know the vibe of the city. So I went to the studio and I just basically took that loop, that hook, and I just made the beat around that. And then once I had everything in order, then I was like, there's no need to, you know, overdo the song. Let me just name different cities, areas in the city, and that's what I did. And at first it was a reference track for another artist, St. Louis artist. It was meant for somebody else. And I had the idea and I was gonna pitch it to the artist. And so in the midst of me basically recording the record, I was like, I'm gonna just use this for me.
Right.
And then boom.
And sometimes that's how it's gotta be. I mean, Mr. Skipper Beat, the first brother that made stuttering on wax.
That's funny. So, So I'm also a barber. I've been cutting hair, you know, since 1990. And pretty much when I moved out to LA and was cutting hair in a barbershop out there, the owner of the shop that I was working in, he was like, hey Skip, Blair Underwood's coming in at 5:30 and you cut him. And when Blair comes in, he's like, yeah, I'm here for Skip. And I was at my station. I said, yeah, I'm over here. And he came up to me. He was like, you Skip? I said, yeah. We dapped up. And I just started cutting his hair ever since. And then fast forward to 2013, August 2013, he had a show that he was starting a film called Ironside, where he was in a wheelchair.
I like it.
And he asked me to be his barber for that show. And that was when I got my introduction, working as a barber, hairstylist, TV and film.
Okay. Now that's kind of tight. So I'm gonna ask you this right quick. See, you know, Grandma back in the day told me I had that good hair. You know, that good hair. But what they don't tell you is good hair is fading hair, bald spots, and big ass gaps. Now, if I take this off and you see this travesty that's on my head now, that used to be good hair, you think you can hook me up without that? You know, you ain't gonna put no ink in it though, right?
I can hook up anything, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? I come from the era where, you know, you use what you're able to use to make it work. You know what I'm saying? With, you know, folks now, different barbers, they use the enhancements, and nothing's wrong with that, but it's about how you use the enhancements.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to overdo the enhancements to where it doesn't look real. I like to utilize it to where it looks real.
Okay. Now, last thing I'm going to ask, man, is if anybody wants to reach out to you, work with you or whatever, how do they reach you, man?
They can reach me on Instagram, Mr. Skip, Mr. _ Skip _ music, MUISK, yeah, and on TikTok. You can reach me on there as well.
All right, you heard it.
Threads, all that.
All that, you heard it from the
and
man
I got a
himself.
YouTube channel too, so the YouTube
shit.
channel is The Creative Arts of Mr. Skip.
All right, catch him on YouTube, TikTok,
Threads.
all social media,
Yeah, all
Threads,
social media.
all social
Just
media.
Google Mr. Skip, and you'll see.
All right, so I'm gonna put my plug out, Metro Phototainment, AG Shaw, Rise and Grind, St. Louis, with Mr. Skip.
Mr. Skip.
Hey,
Yes,
nothing
sir.
happens till you get up, get out, and make it happen. Hey, Kev, can I hear that song he was telling me about? I want to hear that.
For sure.
Before I get into that, so when I did the part 1,
Right.
and I heard it was getting some play out here,
Right.
and folks was like, man, he ain't mentioned this, he ain't mentioned that. So I did 2 other versions where I mentioned other areas of the city.
So it's like a 1, 2, and
It's
3.
part 1, 2, and 3.
Man, he making trilogies out this piece. And stuff. Get it. All right, let's go, man. Let's go. I'm from the loop.
Show some love to the west side. I'm from the loop. Show some love to the east side. I'm from the loop, and I'm proud. I'm from the loop. I'm from the loop. I'm from the loop. I'm from the loop. I'm from the loop.
See, that's hot right there. That's hot.
I'm from the loop.
Yeah.
I'm from the loop. I'm from the loop. I'm from the loop. I'm from the loop.
See, this is how you show love.